Hello, ladies. I am super excited. This is it. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. This is the start of the 30-day challenge. It is Midlife Strength and Grace Challenge. It's a yoga challenge for midlife ladies. I'm going to put a link down below. If you haven't got this calendar yet, there's going to be a link down below so that you can print it out and see what we have coming up. This week, this is our kickoff week. Our kickoff week is all about mobility. It's our spark. It's our, we're lighting our flame, and it starts with that little spark. So we're going to focus a lot on low back, our creaky joints, shoulders, a little more low impact on the floor, not so much up and down for this week. There'll be some that's going to move a little bit more for when you have a little bit more energy, and there'll be some practices for when you have a little bit less energy. All are great, all work hand in hand. Enjoy. Let's get started. Let's come down to our backs. Take a few breaths. If you do nothing else for yourself, come down to the mat. Not necessarily a bed, but you could. But why I recommend the floor is it's a little bit firmer surface, and it's going to give you some feedback to how your body is settling, to how you're really holding yourself. At this stage, it's super easy to start rounding in the back. We do have some things that are encouraging things like osteoporosis and all those fun things due to our estrogen levels declining. But that does not mean that we cannot have a fully active, happy, and joyful life. Take another breath in and out. Again, just notice how your back is starting to settle. I have my arms out like goalposts here, but you could stretch them out to the side, down below, or even hold them close to your body. It really depends on the sensations that you're looking for. There's no right or wrong, but what's right for you. All right, now slowly start to rock the knees side to side. Not very far, just initially. Okay, check into your low back. How's that feel? Great. All right, now bring the knees into the chest, and if it's okay in your neck, bring your forehead up towards your knees. Try to keep your shoulders soft here. Nice, release it down. This time to a big breath. Take a big breath in. Exhale, curl it up, squeeze it out. We'll do that one more time. Big breath in. Exhale, curl it up. Beautiful. Feet back to the floor, arms out to the side. This time, take your knees rocking side to side a little bit bigger. And then as you're ready, drop your knees to one side. You can use that hand, if you will, the same side hand, for a little extra assistance. And back up through center, switch to the other side. Beautiful. As you come up through the middle, take your feet a little bit wider this time. We're still going to drop the knees side to side, but this time you're going to notice there's a different stretch happening here. When the feet are a little bit wider, you've got access to the front of the leg. And then switch. Of course, at any point, if something's feeling really good in your body, you can always pause or continue to replay the section that was the best for you. And switch again. Okay, this time, bring your feet parallel this time, so around hip distance apart. Bring the arms down by your sides. Encourage your shoulder blades to come together. So you might feel a little bit of a lift right between the shoulder blades, right in the center of the upper back. And then press the hips up into a little bridge. Beautiful. Palms down, adjust the feet. And release back down. One more time, lift it up, just getting some space. And if this lift isn't accessible right now, if it's hurting your back, drop back down and start with some pelvic tilts. Just rocking your hips back and forth. That's oftentimes a great starting place. That might be exactly what you need. Float the hips up one more time. Beautiful. Set it down. This time we're going to bring the feet together and let the knees fall open. And bring those arms back out into a variation. Either those goalpost arms are straight out. Take a couple breaths. And we're working on joint mobility. A lot of us notice some physical changes starting around 40, but really around 50, there's another level. At least that was my experience. It'll be a little different for each and every one of us. Beautiful. Bring the legs back together. Adjust the spine. This time we're going to hug just your right knee in. Just your right knee, hug it in. Send your right leg up to the sky. If my foot happened to go out of the screen, my foot is flexed, my ankle is moving around, just in some feel-good movements, clockwise, counterclockwise, and then flexing my foot as if I could pull my toes towards me. Place my hands behind my lower thigh, my lower leg, technically my upper leg. Give yourself a little stretch here. Beautiful. Bend your knee. This time, pull your knee off to the side just a little bit. Straighten the lower part of the leg and come to what we call a half of a happy baby. So I've reached up here to my foot, if that's accessible for you, without your neck starting to bend and curl up, that's great. Otherwise, just simply drop your hands somewhere else on your leg. We're just accessing a slightly different angle, some slightly different muscles here. Beautiful. And now take that foot and cross it over the opposite leg. Stay here or lift the left and take your fingers behind the left leg. Again, if you feel like you're doing a lot of rounding and pulling, and the neck is starting to curl up, just bring the leg down or drop your arms down. Or I even have a yoga strap. Sometimes that's helpful, putting a towel or a strap behind your leg. Beautiful. Set that side down. Before we switch sides, give yourself a nice full body stretch. Wiggle fingers and wiggle toes. Ah, beautiful. Bend your knees. Bring in your left shin. Holding onto your shin. Your knee comes into your chest. Give it a hug. Give it a hug. Big breath in. Stretch your left leg up to the sky. Same thing here. Rotating the ankle clockwise, counterclockwise. Just encouraging movement. Point and flex, point and flex. Again, I'm landing in a flexed foot. So a foot that looks like I could step on my ceiling. And my hands have dropped behind my leg. If you're looking for a little more activation here, give a little nudge, if you will, from the back of the leg into the hands. Bend your knee, coming into that happy baby on the other side, half of a happy baby. And cross the ankle over the knee. Hugging in. And release. Place your feet back down on the floor. Rock side to side. This time we're going to take a little different twist. Pick up the right leg and cross it over the left. Okay, arms come out nice and wide, kind of like a T shape. And let your knees fall gently over to the left. Slowly bring yourself back to center. Take the left leg up and over. Turn your knees to the right. And your eyes now come look over the left fingers. Coming back into center. Big breath in, curl it in, nose to knees. Maybe start to create a little bit of a rocking motion. Lower your head, keep your low back moving. Reverse the direction. And then come into a full happy baby. So both knees come in this time. Lower legs, feet start looking up towards the ceiling. Holding onto the feet or anywhere on the legs, what is accessible. Nice stretch here. Beautiful, drawing your feet together without setting them down just yet. And now place your feet down on the floor, coming into a bridge one more time. So if you recall, if it's more accessible to your body, start to rock the hips forward and back, and you'll notice that there is a space on your low back. It'll get a little bit bigger It'll get a little bit smaller. If you'd like to access the bridge, place your arms down on the floor and send the hips up nice and high. We'll take this one step further. Maybe you want to clasp your hands under your low back and rock those shoulders underneath. Beautiful. Lower down. Take your legs long. Big breath. Let your arms fall where they naturally want to fall. This is Shavasana, your final resting space of your practice. Stay for as long as you want. When you're ready, you'll bend your knees, roll onto your favorite side, and come up to seated. And once again, since this is the first practice of our challenge, I will remind you really quick, don't forget to jump down in the description below and get the link to print out your calendar so you'll see what's coming up for the whole month. And this first week is about mobility. There's so many of us that have creaky joints starting to pop up here and there, low back, shoulders, rotator cuff, all kinds of things, and I'm going to address those this week. Thank you so much for practicing. I'm super excited. Don't forget to like this, save it so that you know how to keep coming back and how to keep showing up. Namaste.